Barcelona's squad now faces a fresh crisis that began far from Camp Nou. 18-year-old Lamine Yamal, one of the club's brightest young forwards, returned from international duty with discomfort and is officially unavailable for Barcelona's next league match. With serious doubt over a looming Champions League fixture, the headlines are blunt. Barcelona say they warned Spain's medical staff about Yamal's lumbar and pubic pain as soon as he arrived, and that their head of medical services was in daily contact with La Roja's physios and doctor. Spain's federation, on the other hand, tells a different story, that the player arrived and left the camp fit, and that no prior communication was received from Barca. That clash of accounts has now spilled into public view, with Hansi Flick openly criticising Spain's handling of the situation and Barcelona pushing back strongly. The raw facts we know matter because they affect more than one match. They put a teenager's health, the relationship between club and country, and established medical protocols under intense scrutiny. Start with the timeline. Yamal joined Spain's camp and was reportedly experiencing some pubic discomfort accompanied by back issue. National team medical staff assessed him, and according to Barcelona's account, they were told he needed treatment and would initially stay in the hotel while physios worked on him. Barcelona say those conversations continued daily, messages, calls and exchanges between their medical head and Spain's clinicians, and that at one point Spain's team doctor administered an injection intended to ease the pain, with the condition that the player should not take the field if symptoms persisted. The sequence becomes crucial because Yamal nevertheless featured heavily across two international matches, playing almost 150 minutes, including a near 80-minute appearance in one game, and Barcelona contend that his discomfort did not abate. When the young forward returned to Barcelona, he was unable to complete a full training session, limited to light rondos, and has since been ruled out of the immediate fixture and faces the prospect of missing the Champions League game. Those are the clinical details that frame the dispute. Who knew what, when, and why a player carrying pain was used at the international level? From the national side, the RFF has pushed back with a simple counterclaim. There was no communication from Barcelona to Spain alerting them to ongoing problems, and the player appeared fit on arrival and on departure. That denial puts the emphasis on the national team's duty of care while casting doubt on Barcelona's assertion of daily contact. But Barcelona's public response, and reports emerging in the Spanish media, suggest more granular exchanges took place, including explicit descriptions of lumbar pain and even the fact that the national physios had noted Yamal would initially remain at the hotel for treatment. In short, both parties present plausible sequences that diverge at the point of responsibility, deciding match fitness when a teenager reports pain. Why does this matter beyond a single match day? First, an injection to ease pain is not a trivial detail for an 18-year-old. Pain management allows performance, but it can mask underlying issues and increase the risk of aggravation and longer recovery times. For clubs, that raises understandable alarm. A player's career trajectory belongs to the athlete, but immediate availability for selection touches on contractual, sporting and moral responsibilities shared between clubs and federations. Second, the public spat between coach and federation, with Hansi Flick publicly critical, amplifies tensions that are usually handled behind closed doors. That matters for future call-ups, medical transparency, and whether clubs will hesitate to release players if they feel national setups are not aligning on welfare protocols. Finally, there's the reputational cost. Fans, pundits and stakeholders now watch every statement. Trust can erode fast on both sides. Practically speaking, for Barcelona, the immediate outcome is tactical and medical. The team will have to reshuffle for the league game, potentially reshaping attacking rotations and managing minutes for other forwards while monitoring Yamal's recovery. For the player, conservative medical management will likely be prioritised, light training, scans if needed, and stepwise returns to full sessions. For the national team and federation, this episode should trigger a review of communication protocols. How clubs report pre-existing issues, how national doctors record and share interventions like injections, and how consent and risk are documented. Those are administrative technicalities that have real human consequences when the person involved is still a teenager. As the story develops, expect sharper statements, perhaps a joint medical summary if both parties seek to de-escalate, and close scrutiny of Yamal's next fitness report. For now, the headline is clear. A rising star is sidelined. Barcelona say the national staff knew, Spain deny it, and a wider debate about player welfare and inter-institutional communication has been ignited. What do you think? Should national teams play injured youngsters in big fixtures if they've had injections or hotel treatments, or do clubs have the final say when they believe their player is at risk? Leave your thoughts below and stay tuned as we follow every update on Yamal's condition and the unfolding Barça Spain showdown.